Hey guys, welcome back to the Nina Poo channel. I'm glad you're watching. I want to dedicate today's video to a woman who is dear to my heart and forever will be with me, and that was my mom. My mom's name was Carrie, and in memory of her, I just wanted to say that it took her to pass away for me to start living, and I am forever humbled and grateful to have had her in my life. And I wish I would have known what I know now then. But I will say that I am living the best I can health-wise, and I want to talk a little bit about that today, just a little bit. So my mom passed away 2 days before Christmas 2013. At that time I was pregnant with my son Ethan, and I want to say I was about 5 months pregnant at that time. And part of the reason why I am talking about her is because my mom had diabetes, which runs in our family rampant. And she ended up going into a serious diabetic coma and really never recovered from that. And at the end of my pregnancy, I want to say I was about 8 months pregnant, I ended up having gestational diabetes, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I have never in my life been so sick. I still remember to this day how it felt, and it was horrible. Being dizzy all the time and nauseous, and at one point I couldn't even see clearly. It was just like tunnel vision, on top of being very pregnant. So I want to say it took me a little bit, but I got it together. I started researching, and mind you, I have been certified in nutrition before, and there are some things that I'm learning now that I've never ever learned ever. Not from any nutritionist that I've ever seen, any nutrition that I've ever taken, and I'm just like wild right now. And so in 2015, I started researching all these ways to incorporate vegetables into my life, because I know that was one of the main ingredients that I was not eating on a daily basis. So that's how I got into doing all the green shakes and uploading a whole bunch of pictures, mostly pictures, on the Facebook and Instagram, and just sharing that because I was so excited at the time, and I was actually really losing a lot of weight. I know that I started off at, I know I was like 277 pounds, and I ended up losing at first 41 pounds. I remember going down and looking at the scale, and the scale said 236. So I was ecstatic about that. I remember the first 6 pounds that I lost, I was so like excited because I did not think I could lose not even 5 pounds. I had no clue of what to do, how to do it. I know that I needed to change, and I know I wanted to feel better. I wanted to look better, and I wanted to feel better, and I wanted to look better. And I just needed to know that I could have some type of future here, because I had a baby late in life, and I needed to make myself healthy so I could be here for him and my grandkids at the same time, and for my children. I have the adult children as well, and my husband. So, long story short, I started incorporating all these shakes in my life, and it's going wonderful. I still incorporate shakes on a daily basis. Sometimes I'll drink a shake once a day. Sometimes I'll drink a shake twice or three times. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, which has really helped my gut. A lot of people have a hard time. I'm going to tell you, in the beginning, it wasn't easy because your body is confused. So, I'm teaching my body to run on a different system. I didn't even know about systems, and that your body could run off of different. I'm going to use the word fuel factors. So, anyway, I wanted to share that, and I know it's not a whole lot of information as far as the shakes go. I will probably incorporate some videos about shakes and meals and fasting. But I just wanted to kind of like, in a nutshell, kind of like answer some of the things that people have asked me. I'm actually getting people asking me questions. So I'm like, okay, I really got to like pay attention to what's going on, because I want to make sure that I exude the right information. And I'm not a doctor. I don't have a cure. But I can tell you that everybody's body works different, and depending on where you are at the moment depends on how your life will change as far as health. The number one thing I will tell you though is to never stop trying. That's the number one key. Never stop trying. Pay attention to your body. Your body talks to you, and sometimes we tend to shrug it off. Your body knows. Your body will let you know what's going on. Okay, so like I said, I had the whole gestational diabetes thing going on, and then one of the things that happened during one of my ultrasounds during my pregnancy was the doctor came. They had taken pictures and walked out. And doctor comes back in, and he goes to me, he shows me this picture, which was not a baby, and he says, you see these little things here? These are gallstones, and I'm sure you have been in a lot of pain within some years because they've been there for a long time. It looked literally like a pea pod, and kind of freaked me out a little bit. And so that's kind of also what made me say, okay, I got to do something, because I'm not finna have no surgery and none of that. Ain't nobody finna take out my gallbladder, and I got to do something. So I started researching keto. So this last July, I want to say I started doing keto on July 27th, 2018. And I have since lost probably another 35, 40 pounds. I don't even know. I know this. When I started off in 2015, I was 277. I lost 41 pounds, which brought me down to 236. Cut out all the nonsense, like snacking. And then I ended up at some time plateauing and gaining back 20 pounds of that. So I was like, oh my God. So anyway, I recently just lost, I'm going to say probably about 35, 40 pounds. I stopped weighing myself because I realized on keto that your muscles are getting stronger and your body's shifting. So you may not appear to have lost a lot of weight by standing on a scale, but you can look at your body and you can see the difference. Like my arms are thinner. They're starting to get a little bit of shape, and I'm like a little happy about that. But anyway, couple things I wanted to share real quick was some of the things that I incorporate in my body on a daily basis, along with intermittent fasting. So what intermittent fasting is not eating. not eating during a period of time. So, the majority of my fasting is about 16 hours of fasting, and then I have an 8-hour window of eating. And in those 8 hours of eating is where I incorporate healthy food. Usually, when I do eat, I take about 2 hours of that time to eat. Sometime I'll break it up, depending on when I start to fast. And I like to keep my body guessing, so to speak. So, one of the things that I do on a daily basis is I drink apple cider vinegar with lemon juice, which helps your kidneys and digestion. I love it. I have become accustomed to the taste. Most people can't even get past the smell. So some of that's anyway, that's what I do with that. But there are a few different fasts that you can do, and the first that I would say is to start off with at least trying to not eat until 12 o'clock, and then stop eating by 8. If you can do that, that's great. And then not eating a whole bunch of high carbs. So keto is high fat content, good fats, not bad fats, and moderate protein, lean protein, and a lot of potassium. 7 cups of salad a day, if you will. So the other few things that I wanted to talk about was some of the stuff that you should incorporate in your daily living. And that is, I'm going to say, kelp. Kelp is a source of iodine. I'm going to show you this bottle. I just happen to have this brand, but there's many brands out there. Make sure that you read and make sure you know what's in the additives, because sometimes that's not good. The other thing that I incorporate in my life is fish oil. You really want the omega-3s. I also take magnesium and calcium and vitamin D. And one of the most important things that I take is B12, the B vitamins, period, but B1, B2, B12, all the Bs, especially when you're not eating. It helps a lot. Nutritional yeast is another one that I incorporate. Most of the time when I'm eating either a salad, I'll dust that on there, or I'll put, I have a nutritional yeast powder that I put in my shakes, and that cuts the cravings like a lot. So some of the keto snacks I have on hand when you're like at the end of that time when you're ready to eat because your body's letting you know I can't take it no more, is macadamia nuts. They're high in omega-7s, omega-3s, and they help aid with omega-6. Coconut oil is like the number one. MCT oils is the number one. I put that in either a coffee to make a bullet coffee, or I will use coconut oil when I'm cooking, or sometimes I bought these packets because I follow this guy on YouTube and he just will chunk a packet down real quick. That helps also stretch out time between meals. Pecans are good to snack on. They have omega-9s, high fat, and they also protect your nerve endings. Helps a lot. So chia seeds, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, Himalayan salt is one of the number one things you need to have on hand when you are fasting. And the reason for that is because you are losing salt, and it has stuff in it that was going to help you not be dizzy, electrolytes, keep you from like passing out, and gives you a little energy and aids with digesting. And you'll be surprised if you look up what Himalayan salt does for your body. Regardless of people saying you can't take it if you have high blood pressure, the last thing you want to do is not have salt in your body. Bone broth is another one that I incorporate in my diet, because it heals your gut, especially coming off of a fast. You want to make sure that when you come off of fasting that you don't jump up and eat a big high carb meal, because that's not good. You don't want to go through all of that and then just jack up your whole system and make your insulin rise so high that you just wasted all that. So that's one thing. The other thing that I wanted to say is coffee is great for keto. Gives you energy, and there's some things that happen in your body with that. And one of the other things that I also incorporate in my shakes is collagen protein or collagen peptides, which also are a great skin, nail, and hair healer. It's just good like that. But anyway, so on this program, I say program, but it's really not a program. It's like the way you're gonna like live your life, and you don't have to like worry about, oh my God, am I gonna do this forever? Don't worry about that. Live in the moment, enjoy your moment, be happy in your moment, be grateful in your moment, and just do that. Key foods on a ketogenic diet that are nutrient dense are vitamin C, and I don't mean a capsule or a tablet, because most of the time those are fake, man-made vitamins. Try to incorporate the real thing, like green bell peppers, sauerkraut, stuff like that. Green. Omega-3s, real wild caught salmon, lean salmon, fatty fish. If you want a natural B1, eat some sunflower seeds. That's a good one. Or eat some pork if you eat pork. And nutritional yeast is one of the other ones that I talked about, and those things cut out the cravings. They help a lot. If you eat salad, you need to eat 7 to 10 cups of salad a day. It doesn't have to be in one sitting. It could be make a shake in the morning and have a salad with your dinner at night. Eat your salad first, and then incorporate the rest of your meal into your eating, and you will feel great. Cruciferous vegetables. So what that is kale, spinach, green lettuce, all those good vegetables. And then you want to eat some phytonutrients, which are like broccoli, sprouts, any kind of sprouts. And then magnesium, which avocados have that, and they have good fat, and beet tops, stuff like that. I'm just babbling on. But I wish I would have known this, but I didn't. We don't know what we don't know. But what I want to say to you today is, if you don't know, you don't know. But what you should do is want to change the way you think, research some stuff, just check stuff out. You know, even if you feel like it's not for you and you feel like, you know what, I really want to change the way I feel and the way I look, and I want to live a healthier life, and I don't want to go into the next 10 years of my life keeled over, then you might want to try to change the way you think. It's important because people love you and they want you around, and you don't want to be feeling all like jacked up. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I am. This is what I have done on a daily basis. I'm still learning. I've been learning to love myself so I can love you. And as I am in each moment, I'm grateful. As most of us have tried all kinds of diets, I am glad that I have decided to pursue the breakdown of my body and how it works. And most of all, what I do to fix it. I want to say that my body is getting better. So today, I am down to 216 pounds. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I was. So I don't know. I'm hoping that I reach somebody. You know, I felt a little adamant about doing these videos. I was like, no one wants to hear what I have to say. But you know what? God uses us in mysterious ways, and I hope that I reach out to somebody, because somebody reached out to me and they don't even know that they did that. So, prayer changes things, guys. I want your minds right, and I want my mind right, and I want you to believe in yourselves and believe in, believe in life. There is a higher power. People say higher power, but you know who it is. And reach out. She's standing right next to you. And I'm believing in him for everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Please like my video. Please share my video. And I'm going to get better at trying to incorporate all this stuff. Because I be having my little notes sitting right here with stuff that I don't want to miss and I don't want to not tell you. But anyway, I love Mom forever. She'll forever be in my heart, in my soul, and I know she's looking down, going, whoa, you're doing all right. You guys have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.